Hey home buyers, today I'm giving you 5 tips, 5 things to do before you start house hunting. Tip number 1 is you want to make sure that you save for a down payment. It's always a good idea to have your own funds available for down payment. Although there are down payment assistance programs that are usually based from local government organizations or even statewide organizations, sometimes those organizations run out of funds, or in some cases, like as of right now, they've even stopped lending on those particular type of loans. Not all of them, but some of them have relaxed their lending practices. So that means if you have not saved your own down payment, or you don't have a means for your own down payment on your own, you will not be able to get qualified if that's your sole resource. So you don't want to depend solely on a down payment assistance program. You want to save for your own down payment, and there are quite a few ways to do that. Right now, there's information available for a great program here in Houston where they actually match your down payment. So if you want more information about that program, definitely send me a DM and I would be happy to share that information with you. Tip number 2 is you want to make sure that you check your credit. Credit is going to be extremely important in the home buying process. As a matter of fact, a lot of lending institutions have bumped up the credit score minimum. Usually it's around 620, but if you've talked to any lender, you'll see that they have gradually raised the score up to 640, and who knows, they may even raise it a little bit higher to 660, 680. We don't know, but you want to make sure that you have your credit in good standing. To check your credit, you can go to myannualcreditreport.com, get a free copy of your credit report. I know for a fact right now they are actually offering like weekly updates on your credit report. So you can go there, myannualcreditreport.com, and go ahead and pull a copy of your credit report. If you are looking for a copy of your credit score, that is a different resource. The resource I recommend for that is myfico.com. FICO is usually the entity that is providing credit scores for lending institutions regarding cars, mortgages, just credit cards and things like that. So you can go to their website and get a copy of your credit report. There is a free trial, but if you are going to be using them on a month-to-month basis or a regular basis, there is a fee that they do charge to be able to pull your credit score from there. Tip number 3 is you want to make sure that you determine your budget. So it's very important to understand what your monthly mortgage payment is going to be. A good way to consider what you can afford is to actually think about how much you're paying in rent. So for example, if you're paying $1,700 in rent, you will probably be okay to pay a mortgage that's going to be around that same amount. What a lot of people do is they multiply, a good rule of thumb is they multiply what their annual income is by 3, and that gives them an idea of what price range or how much house they should shop for. So good example, if you make 60, 70,000, then multiply that by 3, you're probably going to be looking in a home price range of anywhere between $180,000 to $210,000. So you probably be within that ballpark. So you want to just take your annual income and multiply it by 3, and that'll give a good idea of what you can afford per month. Number 4 is you want to make sure that you check mortgage rates. Right now, the rates are very volatile. They're going up and down. Even though overall we have historically high interest rates, the rates are still, some days it's up 3%, 3.75. Then the next day it may be 3.125, just depending on what's happening in the economy. So you want to make sure that you do check your mortgage rates and also get loan estimates from different lenders. That way you can compare all of the origination costs, all of the fees between lenders, and pick the best lending institution is going to be most affordable for you based off of the loan estimate. But it is absolutely okay to shop around for a lender. You are not required to use one lender. You can shop around, and you do have a period of about up to 30 days to be able to do loan applications with different lenders. We usually say maybe shop around between 2 to 3 different lenders. I've seen some people go as high as looking at 5 different lenders. You can do that if you choose to. Just make sure that you do it within a 30-day time frame. And then tip number 5 is that you want to make sure that you're working with a knowledgeable real estate agent. So make sure that your real estate agent has some type of accreditation working with first-time home buyers. That's a really good way to be able to tell if that person is going to serve you best. Make sure that they have some type of certification working in a particular, if you're looking for luxury homes, new homes, foreclosure homes, make sure they have some certification or some specialty in that particular area so that they can serve you best. If you're looking in a particular neighborhood, make sure that your real estate agent is knowledgeable about that particular neighborhood. If you're looking for condos, a particular type of house, make sure that your real estate agent has some experience working with that particular type of property, house, or whatever you're looking to purchase. So those are my 5 tips, 5 things that you should be doing before you're house hunting out there. I am here to help you buy, sell, or invest in real estate here in the Houston market. If you have any questions for me, definitely feel free to give me a call. I'd be love to help you and walk you through the home purchase process. Talk soon.